To our beloved guests from Iraq, من دجلة الخير لأرض الضباب جئتم بنور العلم بين الصحاب هنا التقينا تحت ظل السحاب نحيي بكم مجد العراق العجاب صاغه ذكاء بليغ في الجواب وددت لو كنت أنا صاحبة الكتاب. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hawra al-Milani and it's a real honor to be and pleasure to be your host today. Like many of you, I carry both Iraq and the UK in my identity, but unlike many of you, I don't come from a medical background. Does this sound okay? Yeah. Outside of this room, my work sits at the intersection of cybersecurity and AI with a focus on protecting neurodivergent individuals, particularly autistic individuals in a digital environment. This work is deeply inspired by my own autistic son, who's made me want to build a safer world for people like him. But it was through hosting the wonderful Beden podcast that's in partnership with the authority of the Health and Medical Education in Imam Hussein alayhi salam Holy Shrine, and of course a sponsor of today's event, that I first stepped into real conversations about Iraq's medical and healthcare system and gained insights into the resilience and the rapid revolution happening in the space. And that journey is what brought me here today. But the sense of focus and purpose in this hall is unmistakable, mashallah. Because everyone here in one way or another has committed to the mission of healing, not just in clinics and in operating rooms, but in the way you teach, in the way you research, in the way you lead, and in the way you all serve. It's a mission that extends far beyond medicine, and it's what gives this gathering its true weight. This Congress is more than just a gathering of medical professionals, something much more intentional. We're joined by leading Iraqi medical minds from across the UK, Iraq, Australia, the Gulf, the US, and Europe, mashallah, and we've got a full room of amazing people, not only representing these countries, but carrying forward a shared heartbeat for Iraq. All under one roof, across dozens of specialisms, for a single powerful purpose, and that is to bridge the medical expertise from across the diaspora with the leaders, the institutions, the students, and the systems inside Iraq. It's about advancing the curriculum in Iraqi universities, improving the delivery of healthcare in Iraqi hospitals, collaborating on scientific research and cutting-edge treatments, and training future medical staff to meet global standards. This gathering today marks an evolution of the vision first set in last year's Taqat event. And what a vision it is, alhamdulillah. But we know that visions alone don't shape realities, people do. And looking around this room, seeing the capabilities and seeing the caliber and dedication represented here, it's clear that today is not simply about exchanging knowledge. It's about creating a lasting impact, inshallah, driven by expertise, collaboration, and a shared responsibility towards Iraq's future. And so, to mark the beginning of today's program, in the spirit in which it was intended, I'm delighted to welcome His Excellency, the Iraqi Ambassador to the UK, Sayyid Mohammed Jaafar al-Sadr, to the stage. Please join me in welcoming him. تفضلوا سعادة السفير. لكم الكلام والمقام.
السيدات والسادة الحضور مع حفظ الألقاب، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كنت قد هيأت نفسي أن أتقدم لكم بالتهاني والتبريكات بمناسبة عيد الغدير المبارك، إلا أن عطر غدير الولاية والمحبة هذا العام ممتزج بعبق كربلاء والشهادة في سوح غزة ولبنان واليمن وإيران، فاختلط التبريك بالتعزية. الأخوة والأخوات الأعزاء، إن الغدير والطف محطتان فاصلتان في مسيرة الحق والدفاع عنه، وهما يتجددان مهما بعدت الأمكنة وتطاولت الأزمنة، وحاضران دوما كبوصلة في معركة الحق والباطل. أدعوكم لقراءة سورة الفاتحة وقوفا على أرواح شهداء العراق وشهداء الإسلام، وخاصة من سقطوا في هذه الأيام من القادة والعلماء على طريق نصرة الحق. شكرا جزيلا. يسعدني ويشرفني أن نلتقي اليوم معكم في المؤتمر الطبي الأول من نوعه في لندن برعاية السفارة العراقية، والذي يأتي ضمن توجهات الحكومة العراقية في دعم الكفاءات في الخارج واستقطابهم. إننا في السفارة العراقية ندرك أهمية الجالية العراقية كماً ونوعاً منذ بداية عملنا، ولذا بادرت السفارة بإطلاق مبادرة طاقات التي تركز على استثمار وتوظيف الكفاءات العراقية الشبابية في المهجر، وتسليط الضوء على التطورات الإيجابية في مختلف القطاعات الاقتصادية والأمنية في داخل العراق. ويمثل هذا الحدث الهام اليوم واحد من أهم هذه المحطات التي تهدف إلى تعزيز الوعي بالإمكانات العراقية الكبيرة داخل العراق وخارجه. إن هذه المبادرة تعكس إيماننا العميق بأهمية الكفاءات الطبية العراقية المنتشرة في كل العالم، وخاصة في المملكة المتحدة، والتي تواصل بتقديم إسهامات لا تقدر بثمن في مجالات الطب والبحث العلمي والرعاية الصحية. السيدات والسادة الحضور، إن العراق لطالما كان مهداً للعلم والإبداع، وأبناؤه في المهجر يواصلون هذا الإرث العريق بإصرارهم على التميز وخدمة البشرية. إن هذا المؤتمر ليس مجرد تجمع علمي، بل هو تأكيد على الروابط المتينة بين الأطباء والعلماء العراقيين في كل أنحاء العالم، وفرصة لمناقشة أحدث التطورات العلمية وتبادل الخبرات وتطوير التعاون بين المؤسسات الصحية في العراق ومثيلاتها في المملكة المتحدة وغيرها من دول العالم. نؤمن بأن هذه اللقاءات ستكون حجر الأساس لمستقبل أكثر إشراقاً إن شاء الله، وأن نتمكن من تسخير المعرفة والتكنولوجيا الحديثة لخدمة بلدنا العزيز، حيث يمكن لهذا المؤتمر أن يشكل نقطة انطلاق نحو تعزيز التعاون بين الكفاءات الطبية العراقية في الداخل والخارج، من خلال مد جسور التواصل، بالإضافة إلى إمكانية تحقيق العديد من الأهداف المهمة مثل نقل الخبرات والتطورات الطبية الحديثة إلى العراق، ورفع مستوى الخدمات الصحية وتحسين التعليم الطبي في بلدنا، وذلك عبر تبادل أحدث المناهج والتقنيات بين الجامعات العراقية والمؤسسات الأكاديمية في العالم والمملكة المتحدة، وكذلك تعزيز البحث العلمي من خلال التعاون بين الأطباء والباحثين العراقيين داخل العراق وخارجه، والعمل على تطوير أنظمة الرعاية الصحية والاستفادة من الابتكارات والتقنيات الحديثة في الطب. بهذه المناسبة أتقدم بجزيل الشكر والتقدير للجهات الداعمة والراعية ولجميع المشاركين في هذا المؤتمر، وإلى الذين لم يستطيعوا الحضور بسبب الظروف الحالية، الذين يسعون جميعاً إلى تعزيز الصحة والطب بمهنية والتزام. وهنا لا يسعني إلا أن أستذكر الدور البطولي والتضحيات التي يقدمها الأطباء في جميع الميادين، لا سيما تضحيات زملائكم الأطباء في غزة الذين يعملون الآن في ظروف تفوق التصور. ورغم الاستهداف المباشر للمستشفيات فإنهم يواصلون أداء واجبهم بإيمان وشجاعة، مسطرين مواقف إنسانية خالدة تستحق كل التقدير والإجلال لمشاركتهم المصاعب والمعاناة التي يعيشها أهلنا في غزة وفي ظل الأوضاع الكارثية التي يمرون بها. إن تضحيات الأطباء لا تمثل فقط شرف المهنة، بل تمثل وجدان الأمة بأسرها، وتدعونا جميعاً مؤسسات وأفراد إلى تحمل مسؤولياتنا الأخلاقية والإنسانية والسعي الحثيث لتقديم كل أشكال الدعم لأهلنا هناك. نسأل الله العلي القدير أن يحفظ أهلنا في غزة ولبنان واليمن والعراق وإيران وكل السوح التي تواجه الغطرسة الصهيونية، وأن يمن عليها جميعاً بالأمن والسلام والنصر والرفعة. أدعو الجميع ختاماً إلى الاستفادة القصوى من هذه الفرصة وإقامة شراكات بناءة تساهم في تحقيق الأفضل لمجتمعاتنا، فالمعرفة والعلم مع الإيمان القويم هما الطريق نحو مستقبل أكثر صحة وأماناً. شكراً لكم، وأتمنى لهذا المؤتمر كل النجاح والتقدم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Shukran lakum, Sayyid al-Safir. We're truly grateful for your vision, Your Excellency, a reminder of what this gathering stands for. As we continue this morning, it's my pleasure to introduce someone whose leadership has been instrumental in bringing this Congress to life. Professor Dr. Mohammed al-Abadi is a consultant dermatologist, clinical professor and chair of this year's Congress. With a career spanning both Iraq and the UK, he's been a driving force in creating space for collaboration across technical and medical disciplines and geographies, helping shape the program we are about to experience. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Mohammed to the stage. تفضلوا أستاذنا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال تعالى في محكم كتابه العزيز: وقل ربي زدني علما. صدق الله العظيم. السيدات والسادة الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يسرني ويشرفني أن أرحب بكم جميعا في هذا الجمع الطبي الوطني الكبير، وباسمي وباسم اللجنة التحضيرية للمؤتمر أود أن أعرب عن جزيل شكري وتقديري وامتناني لسعادة السفير محمد جعفر الصدر لدعمه المباشر وتوفير كل الإمكانيات والموارد من قبل السفارة العراقية لإنجاح مؤتمرنا اليوم. وكذلك أخص بالذكر دعم البرلمان العراقي ممثلا برئيس لجنة التعليم العالي الأستاذ مزاحم الخياط. أيها الأحبة، إنه ليوم استثنائي بكل المقاييس، حيث نجتمع اليوم تحت سقف واحد 3 أجيال من أطباء العراق الذين قدموا من بلدان ومراكز علمية مرموقة حول العالم. نهدف من هذا اللقاء إلى تعزيز جسور التواصل وتبادل الخبرات وإثراء هذا اللقاء العلمي بما اكتسبناه من نظم صحية وتجارب دولية متقدمة في خدمة وطننا الغالي ومؤسساته الصحية والمواطن العراقي العزيز. نجتمع اليوم مع عدد من الأطباء الاختصاصيين والعلماء العراقيين البارزين الذين يشغلون مواقع قيادية في مجالات الطب والإدارة الصحية بالمؤسسات الأكاديمية والطبية المرموقة في الولايات المتحدة وبريطانيا وأوروبا وأستراليا ودول الخليج، إلى جانب زملائنا الأعزاء من عراقنا الحبيب ومن دول العالم المختلفة. وفي الختام أبارك وأشكر كل الجهود الخيرة والجهات الراعية والداعمة لهذا المؤتمر من المؤسسات الطبية المختلفة والجامعات التي ساهمت في إنجاح هذا الحدث، ونسأل الله العلي القدير أن يكون هذا الملتقى نقطة انطلاق لعمل مثمر وتعاون مستمر نحو مستقبل أفضل، ونتحقق هدفنا النبيل في خدمة العراق وأبنائه. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you very much, Professor Mohammed, for your thoughtful words and your leadership in making this Congress possible. Our next speaker represents one of the driving forces behind today's gathering, the Authority of Health and Medical Education at the Imam Hussein alayhi salam Holy Shrine. He is the Chief Medical Officer and Head of Surgical Oncology Division at the Warith International Cancer Institute. And as I came to learn yesterday and need to share this with you all, the recently appointed CEO of Warith Robotics Center for Excellence. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rabi' Hanna to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum, and in my Chaldean mother tongue, Shlama Elohu. 6 degrees of freedom is a theory that talks about that any 2 people in the world are connected through 6 people knowing each other. It took less than that for me to move back from America to Iraq and work in Warith. It took me literally 3 people that made me come to know Dr. Haidar Hamza al-Abadi, who is a visionary leader and who I fell in love with the vision of building an institution and going through a dream to serve the nation. Our dream, as you all know and as you've all heard, I'm not going to talk about the achievements, but I want to talk about is where we are and what our mission is. Our mission at Hayat Saha wa Ta'lim al-Tibbi that encompasses a lot of specialties in hospitals is not just to serve patients. It's actually to serve a nation through the multiple venues of how we can affect patient care. So that starts from your typical hospitals. We have Mustashfa Zain al-Abidin, that is a general hospital. We have a specialized hospital for women, managed by 98% staff being women, that's Khadija Hospital. We have a specialized center for bone marrow transplant, and they have done pediatric and adult bone marrow transplant successfully, mashallah. And some of the members are here in the group. We have what we are very proud of, the first integrated cancer center in the country, which is Warith International Cancer Institute. Now, when I say integrated, what do I mean by that? We know that the Iraqi patient, unfortunately, when they undergo any cancer diagnosis, the manage is fractionated between different people, different cities, which is not fair. And this is, in our mind, what we have looked at is that the patient is an amana in our hands. So the cancer patient is treated under one roof. We talk with each other. Me and my subspecialist, we meet on a regular basis. So the patient is under one roof. And not do we only treat patients with cancer. We have cancer screening programs. And you'll see the booth that is led, the project that is led by Dr. Ahmed al-Khafaji, mashallah. Barnamij Ruhriya. We have the program for breast cancer screening. These are all free screening programs. And we haven't achieved what we want. Our visions We want to achieve high levels of standard care. So we've introduced the premise of quality. We have quality officers, and we're not just bringing quality officers, we are training our own people. So when I say we're not just treating the patient directly, we're looking at how can we enhance the leadership in Iraq, the leadership for healthcare. So we have the institute, which is called the Warith Academy for Health Leadership. In this leadership, although it's still young, we are training people to become leaders in the healthcare system, which we all know is a challenge in Iraq. Now, when we look at where we want to go, are we perfect? We are no way perfect. We know our limitations. We know what we don't know. And this is why using that 6 degrees of freedom is this networking that we're going to have here in this conference, inshallah, so we can utilize your capabilities, your knowledge, your guidance, directly or indirectly, so we can serve our nation. And inshallah, every single direction we are put in that serves the Iraqi patient is going to be a sadaqah jariyah forever, inshallah. I welcome you all to this conference, and inshallah, you will meet great people, see what we are doing in Iraq and how we want to challenge the status quo in Iraq through what we're doing also indirectly, which is the educational programs for medical residents and fellows. We have opened multiple subspecialty programs like surgical oncology, nuclear medicine, medical physics, the first in Iraq. So we are making a change, and we don't want to do the change by ourselves. There's no way we can sustain the change and working on it by ourselves. That's why we need more people to join us, because our current footprint, which is in Karbala and Basra, and some small locations in different Iraq, we actually want to be all across Iraq. And what we want to do is, we have plans. We've started the Kirkuk Hospital, which is a 380-bed hospital to serve the Kirkuk area. We have plans in Diwaniyah. We have 55% completed hospital there. We have Mustashfa Najaf al-Am, which is a 400-bed hospital. By the end of 2030s, and hopefully I'll be still alive by then, we are aiming at having near 7,000 to 10,000 beds across all specialties. And there is no way we can deal with this by ourselves and achieve this by ourselves. We need everybody's help, inshallah. So hopefully you or your children will join us in this amazing, beautiful journey. Thank you.
Thank you for those valuable reflections, Dr. Rabi. I'm always super inspired by your mission and the work that you're doing, and your insights continue to set the tone and depth for and the clarity that we hope to carry throughout the day, inshallah. And for our final speaker in this opening ceremony, unfortunately, due to travel difficulties, the Platinum sponsor Pioneer were unable to join us in person, but they've sent through a message that I will share on their behalf. Pioneer is the largest pharmaceutical company in Iraq, established in 2011, and has been the market leader in the last 4 years. With over 250 products already on the market and more than 150 in the pipeline, their 17 production lines cover a wide range of medical specialities, from internal medicine to cardiology, nephrology, orthopedics, gynecology, and pediatrics. Pioneer is now also expanding into anti-cancer medication and has earned authorization to export to several neighboring countries, including the UAE and Jordan. We're very grateful for their support in helping make this Congress a reality. We have a video on their behalf to share with you.
Pioneer Pharmaceutical Industries. Pioneer Pharmaceuticals is based in Sulaymaniyah, northern Iraq. Our state-of-the-art facility contains the most technologically advanced components available to provide a seamless and precise production process. Pioneer Pharmaceuticals is proud to be the leading and fastest growing generic prescription medication provider in the Iraqi market. At Pioneer, we've geared our production so that we can pivot on a dime to satisfy our customers' needs. Over the past 10 years, we, and through proper investment and accommodating talents, gained and developed advanced pharmaceutical manufacturing experience. We are uniquely qualified to produce the highest quality products with our own Pioneer label, and we are ready to be the preferred contract manufacturing organization in Iraq. We have pioneered an approach to manufacturing pharmaceuticals that emphasizes quality and flexibility. The ability to quickly produce large quantities of medications has opened the door for Pioneer to be awarded large contracts and better serve our demanding market. This makes Pioneer the preferred local partner in Iraq. Our highly trained and experienced technicians oversee our high-speed production lines and apply the same methodologies we use in our production to our packaging operation. Pioneer produces many pharmaceutical dosage forms, including tablet with annual production capacity of 1.9 billion units, hard gelatin capsule, 180 million units, dry powder for oral suspension, 12.5 million units, oral solutions and suspension with 22.5 million annual production capacity, large volume parenteral fluid with 39 million annual production capacity, drops with 26 million units, small plastic ampule with 48 million units, and glass ampule with 80 million units. We have a simple principle that when high-quality medicine is put within people's reach, it has the ability to enhance their lives and their communities. With an ever-expanding portfolio of products, a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility, and a family of committed employees, we are providing pharmaceuticals to a growing number of patients, physicians, hospitals, pharmacies, wholesalers, and government institutions in Iraq. Moreover, each of our pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities is inspected and approved by health authorities in Iraq. The company was also Iraq's first CGMP certified pharmaceutical factory, a designation that was granted by the Iraqi Ministry of Health. Our warehousing facility is the hub for our entire production, packaging, and distribution network. Pioneer's forward-thinking approach to our entire operation allows us to adapt to our customers' changing needs. Our unparalleled passion for manufacturing high-quality pharmaceuticals is driving our success in the market, and our infrastructure is ready to meet the healthcare needs of the world today and tomorrow. Pioneer Pharmaceuticals. Your family's health matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, as this opening ceremony comes to an end, we'd like to thank our sponsors, our exhibitors, and a very, very special thanks to our guests from Iraq. I know a lot of you went through a lot to make it here today, so we're very, very excited to spend time with you to get to know you. And just a quick reminder to join the WhatsApp communities, join the WhatsApp groups. The updated agendas will be there, inshallah. The photos, links will be sent there as well. And just a quick reminder that this Hall 1 will be where the scientific research conversations and talks will be happening, and Hall 2 are where the panels will be happening. So we start, inshallah, in a couple minutes. So as soon as we wrap up, inshallah, you'll either choose this hall or the other. And ala barakatillah, thank you all for joining us today, and have a great day. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.